I started my acting career in Hollywood at the age of 12. There was a professional that would come to the school for career day, explain about the profession. Doctors would share what it means to be a doctor, lawyers, and even police officers. All of this to inspire students to be something when they grew up. At this career day, an actor came, and he explained what it means to be a working actor, the fun that they would have, but above all else, something stood out to me. He shared that actors eat for free. So when I was 12, watching this presentation, I thought to myself, the other professionals never talked about getting anything free, let alone a free meal. And so I figured it would be awesome to be an actor because you can always eat for free on the job. And from there, I went to acting school. And when I went to high school, I joined the speech and debate team to be a better public speaker. From there, it was all about auditions after auditions. And all of this started in mid-1998. In 2017 to 2019, I started my series of visits to Myanmar. This was also my first time back since 1989, from when we first immigrated from Burma. The first visits were mainly humanitarian. My family had a tradition of going back and feeding orphans and donating to the poor. Supporting orphanages and opening schools was just something that my family believed in. Then in 2019, I received the nomination for an award called Pride of Myanmar, which was a very prestigious award recognizing some of the top people of the Myanmar entertainment industry. And that's when I got inspired with an idea. The idea of bringing the secrets of my success and progress from the heart of Hollywood to the Myanmar people. In order to do this, I connected and partnered with a local talent agency in Yangon, Myanmar, and I would volunteer a week of my time for an intensive actor training. Following that week, we would then give back and support the sponsors by creating amazing mainstream Hollywood quality commercials starring our own Myanmar acting students. By that time, my specialty as a filmmaker was speed. Through experience, I could do the same thing that would take others weeks in a matter of a day. I wanted to teach these skills to these kids. These skills that allowed me to thrive in Hollywood will now be empowered by young Myanmar youth. Then after 2019, COVID-19 had changed the world. Travel has frozen, and the bridge between Myanmar and Hollywood had to take a pause. 2019 ပြီးသွားတာနဲ့ COVID ဖြစ်သွားတော့အကုန်လုံးရက်လိုက်ရတယ် Now that I cannot return to Myanmar because of COVID-19 or because of the sudden military coup, I doubled down on supporting the Burmese communities in the United States. There's a lot of Burmese people in Northern and Southern California, and the way I got to support them was by volunteering my services, skills, and time to help them with fundraising and events, from emceeing fundraisers to helping produce content to give Myanmar people a voice. Since I can't go back, I wanted to organize and gather the Myanmar youth here in the United States. Event တွေလုပ်ရင်ကျွန်တော်ကအဲ့ဥစ္စာတွေကူညီပေးတယ်ဒီဗမာဖွဲ့တွေနဲ့နည်းနည်းပူကတ်သွားပြီးတော့ဒီလူငယ်ဒီဗမာလူငယ်နိုင်ငံခြားမှာရှိတဲ့ဗမာလူငယ်တွေကိုပိုအာရုံစိုက်ပေါ်ကူညီပေးတယ် I came to the United States when I was 5, and I didn't get to attend much school there. My parents were both medical doctors in Burma. But when they came here, they came because of political problems. and they had to start with nothing. They had about $5 in their pockets upon arriving to the United States, and we were poor, very, very poor growing up. It took a long time to climb out of poverty. We had so many challenges growing up with a lot of hard times. Some of the biggest obstacles was language. Not being able to speak English was the most impactful. We got bullied a lot growing up and dealt with a lot of racism. And it wasn't just from our white peers either. It was mostly from other Asian groups. And it taught me an incredible, important lesson in life. And that important lesson was the importance of speech and communication. You have to be able to speak up. You have to be able to be a good communicator. Because you have to be brave. And only by doing that can you elevate yourself out of poverty and the struggles most immigrants face. You need to be able to read, write, and speak properly. And these skills are the most essential. These are the most important skills, especially in this country. If you can speak well, you could be successful in any career you pursue. If you were to ask me what made you successful, what helped you get to where you are today, how do I say this? To be successful, you need to have the willingness mindset to do it. Whatever happens, whatever it is you need to do, whatever the next steps are, you have to be able to do it quickly and immediately as possible. You need to do whatever you can with whatever you have now and not later. You have to just get started, and you have to do it again and again and again. In fact, there's no better time than now. Now is the perfect time to be successful in Hollywood. If you're a young model or actor, the biggest reason why now is the best is because I'm here. I've encountered all the challenges that you'll face. I've paved the waves where others have yet to tread, and I've made some progress towards success for someone with a Myanmar background. Beyond just acting, I also got to own and operate a studio and production company. I've worked with big budget movies, and I worked with no budget movies. We've done national commercials, TV shows, and many more. There's a trail you can follow, clues you can use. That's why now is the best time to succeed in Hollywood. The only thing you need to do is, if you want to collaborate with me, is you need to find me. And that's not hard. And you need to message me. But before you do, make sure you have the right mindset. Be reliable. Be completely serious about your goals, because you're going to have to try harder than you ever have in your life. What I want to do now is based on what I can do now. And right now, I can produce content in any style that is viewable, likable, and shareable all over the world. We have the resources. We can do it. We can tell Burmese stories that can make Myanmar more globally recognized. Stories that share the Myanmar experience, their highs, their lows, tragedies, comedies. If we can make Myanmar movies that are digestible by the mainstream media, we can be one step closer to being seen and recognized. You'll build curiosities of what Myanmar is and a deeper understanding of our plight from there. We can do this. We just need interest and commitment from the Myanmar American youth to make this a reality. Don't give up. And what it means to not give up is to keep trying, keep going, keep working towards that goal. The world can be in chaos, economy in shambles. But even if you go on Facebook, even if you can go online, you can still do something. You can message someone. You can do something. If you want to do something, if you want something so bad and you're not taking advantage of any opportunity that comes your way, then what are you doing? It's all for your own benefit. Just do something every day, no matter how small it is. It'll help you get that much closer than you were yesterday. And that's all I have to say about that. What is that goal, though? That's up to each and every person to really think about.